Marshmallow Fanboy back with another review, this time of DC Multiverse Raven from the Titans wave, which is a Build-A-Figure wave or a collect-to-build wave that has sort of a beefed-up version of Beast Boy. So let's take a closer look at the package. Raven is one of my favorite Titans, and I'm sure she's on a lot of top 10 lists as far as Titans go. She was an original, and she's just awesome. She doesn't get a lot of figures, and that card in the background is more of the sort of George Perez Raven, whereas this is more of kind of a rebirth Raven. The costumes don't match, but this is from a specific storyline, as is Gar. So that's why she's in this uniform. That's why Arsenal's in that uniform and everything else. Let's take a closer look at the back. I've recently looked at the covers that the storyline covered. I think they end up on an alternate planet or an alternate dimension or something, and it causes Beast Boy's powers to become really hyperactive. Raven has power effects. Big. It's weird because the Arsenal figure is easily a little bit bigger than Raven, but it came with two beefy legs, and she's probably a lighter figure, and she came with probably the lightest collect-to-build pieces. Yeah, the torso's got to be enormous, and that comes with Nightwing, and the arms come with Donna Troy. So yeah, the smallest figure, maybe Donna Troy is smallest. We'll see when I review that. But that is for the outside of the package. Let's open it up and take a closer look. Now that she's out of the box, let's take a closer look at McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Raven figure from the Titans wave. First, let's look at the card that it comes with. I'm not absolutely sure that's George Perez. I don't want to give credit to the wrong artist, but it looks very classic. It could be a newer artist. I'm just not sure. She comes with two hands and two power effects. And the only way that I could figure to put the power effect in her hand was to take her hand off. There's a little pin here. I wonder if that pin connects to anything. I don't know if you can see that, but I had to there's a port at the bottom of there, so I took one hand off there to plug this effect in. See that effect coming out of her hand. I just put it on there, then I can take it back off. So two power effects that plug into her where her hands go. She comes with the obligatory action figure stand. Great details on the costume. It's the paint design here. The cool cape. I think the hood probably comes off if you take the head off, but I'm not sure about the cape. The cape looks like it plugs in kind of here in the back, but it also looks like it's a little indented, so it looks like maybe there was a hole there and maybe it's glued in. Either way, I don't want to try it. The belt is glued. Let's go through the articulation. A little bit down, a little bit up on the head. Yeah, some sideways on there. And some back to the other side a little bit. The hood and the cape are two separate pieces, which allow her a lot of movement. Her arms go back to where the cape sort of interrupts the motion. Bicep swivel, double elbow, wrist swivel, wrist hinge, mid-torso crunch, and twist, and waist crunch and twist. Legs standard McFarlane, double knees, toe hinge, foot hinge, no ankle rocker. And that is Raven. The very cool figure, very cool design. Hopefully we get something like the very first appearance Raven. But for now, this is a very cool Raven. Pick her up if you can. Until next time, enjoy your toys.